Alright guys, so as you saw from the title, today we're going to be tackling my primers, my concealers, and my foundations. So this is the official intro for this video. You guys are not going to be seeing my face at all, but you will be seeing my hands a lot. So let's just address this nail. Literally, I just put them on and it already broke, so I just went ahead and filed it down. So yeah, this one's a little messed up, but other than that, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my primers, which are all set right here. All right, as you can see, we have all my face primers here. We are going to tackle the eyeshadow primers as well, and all my concealers and eyeshadow bases. So let's get started and talk about the primer. We're just going to start right in the front, starting off with the Beauty Creations Poreless Face Primer. This is actually a really nice primer. It is more of a silicone type of consistency. It's more of a clear primer, but it does provide a blurring effect on the skin, which I really enjoy. Next, we have the Broadway Colors Color Correcting Face Primer, which is from the Dollar Tree. I've actually mentioned this a couple times already on my channel. This was part of my most recent massive drugstore haul, and I really enjoy this product. It is more of an orangey type of primer, but this is a really nice product, definitely great for $1. I think this is a steal, and it's a really nice consistency. Also provides a nice base for the foundation to come. Next product we have here is the Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. This is actually from the 99-cent store. If you didn't watch my 99-cent store makeup collection, I'll have that link down below. But I actually did mention this product, and this one does come out more of a wide consistency, and it honestly feels more of a lotion on the face, which is really interesting. So I really don't feel like this really does anything for my skin, and that's why it's just not, it's kind of a meh product for me. I am glad I got to try it, but it's not like one of my favorite primers at all. The next product is the AOA Studio Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. This is actually one that I haven't touched in a while. As you can see, there's like little bits on it. I haven't touched it since, actually I believe I used it in one video a while back, but honestly this is okay from what I remember. I mean, I have to use it again to kind of remind myself why I purchased it. Is it worth it or whatever? It's just one that I kind of forgot about. So I am planning to use this soon in a Shop Say video. Next primer is the JCat Mattifying Face Primer. It's supposed to be pore minimizing and oil free. This is actually really nice. Also reminds me of the Beauty Creations primer that we talked about earlier, and they're basically both the same consistency. This one's really nice as well. It does provide some blurring on the skin, and honestly I'm glad that I got to try this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the ones in the back. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is in my Shop My Stash for the month of May. As you can see, I have been getting quite a bit of progress on this product, so I'm glad that I decided to repurchase it because it is a nice product. I finally bought some like little spatulas from Amazon that I love using with this product, so I don't have to dirty my fingers in the morning, and those work rather well. And this is a really nice product. But once it's gone, I'm probably not gonna purchase it again, which is what I said the last time. But yeah, I think this is the last time I'm gonna use and purchase this product, but it is a really nice consistency. But I feel like I have other primers that do the same thing. Next is the LA Colors Skin Perfecting Primer. This is supposed to prep the skin and fill in pores. This is definitely not a favorite. I mentioned in my video, I think it was like a 10-second review video, I already could see the pan in there. I only used this like 3 times, I believe, and it's just a really weird kind of texture. It kind of balls up on the skin. I'm not the biggest fan of this product. As you can see, there's like little specks here. That's how it looks on the skin, and it's already gonna, like, I think that's all we get. It's just a little, like a thin layer of primer. And honestly, I don't think this is worth it, so I definitely don't recommend you pick this up. Next primer is the Sephora Mattifying H2O Gel Primer. I actually just used this once in one of my videos. I'm using new makeup from my massive drugstore haul, and I thought this was okay. I don't really remember much. Okay, so it is like an orangey type of consistency, and it feels to be a thick formula. All right, that looks weird. All right, so I don't really remember much. I don't remember if I like this, so I'm gonna have to retry it. But okay, that looks rather nice. Yo, honestly, I don't remember this, or try it again in a different video, but it seems to blend in nicely on the skin. It also has a really nice, like, fresh scent. So this is really nice. I can't wait to try it again. I honestly don't remember what I think about this product, but I did pick this up and I used it in a new video. I'll have it linked down below if you want to watch. This is another primer that I only used one time in one of my first impression videos, so I do have to catch up on a couple makeup products, kind of use them a little more, and this is one of them that I again don't really remember much about. This is Amor Us Perfecting Face Primer. It's supposed to be oil free, poreless. Oh, I think this one, oh, it says translucent. I believe this is one of the primers that I said was okay, nothing special. But again, I'll have to retry it and see what I think again. But this is a really cute packaging. I love this. I remember that I liked a couple of their face products, like their contour palette and their blush palette. They have so many cute things on their site. Definitely check them out. But this is definitely something that I remember not being too great. I have quite a bit of primers actually. The next primer is the Italia Deluxe. This is Banana's Glow Up Face Primer. It's supposed to smooth and brighten, and it's the HD Pro. So this one I remember talking about. I remember raving about this product, not only because the smell just gives me vibes of Universal Studios, the Minion ride. It just smells like that. Like when you're on that ride, it smells like bananas, and it just smells so good. So not only is the smell really, really good, but also the formula is really nice. It does give you a natural kind of glow to the skin, and I honestly really did enjoy this product. I'm really sad that I haven't reached for it since those 2 videos. I believe I used it in 2 videos. I have to feature this in another video because honestly I remember this being really, really good. Next product is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I mentioned this in a couple of videos. I believe it was a favorites video or a 10-second review video, and honestly I really enjoy this product. It is a little sticky when you're throwing it on your skin. Your fingers do feel a little sticky because that's just a formulation of this product. It's supposed to be sticky, give you that kind of base so your foundation can stick better, last longer. So I really enjoy that aspect of this product, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. I really like the pump. The packaging is so cute, and honestly I'm really enjoying this product. Next product is the e.l.f. Blurring Primer Serum. I actually used this in a video first impression situation. I only used it once, but I didn't really enjoy this product. Now I did purchase this at Marshall's, I believe. The sticker did come off, but this was like a Marshall's or TJ Maxx find, and I was really excited about it. But honestly this is a really weird kind of situation. It does come with like this kind of packaging, like the dropper packaging, but it's such a thick formula that it takes such a long time for it to come out of the actual dropper. So that's something that I don't really enjoy. And then I don't know if the actual formula is supposed to be thick or is it supposed to be like a watery kind of texture. So I'm really kind of scared that I got like a product that's old or something. Let me know down below if you own this product. Mine seems to be a more thick type of formula. Let me know if yours is more watery. I honestly don't know if this is just really old or if the packaging idea was just really bad. I don't know. But from what I remember, this was nothing special. Next face product is the Amuse Face Primer, and this is a Radiant Glow Neutralizer Face Primer, and this is actually one from the Amuse site. This one's really nice. I actually mentioned this in a couple of videos as well. I believe it was in Amuse Faves and Fails. This was rated as a fave because it's such a nice formula for $1. This is a primer that's going to give you a radiant kind of glow. Nothing crazy. I do have oily skin, so I know how it is. And this product just gives you a nice, very subtle kind of glow to the skin. So I really, really enjoy this product. And honestly, I would recommend this one for $1. I think it's a steal. I have the Ulta Beauty Cool Community Cooling Jelly Face Primer. This was a really interesting product. I really love the packaging. It's like a little heavy. It feels really nice in the hand. And I really like the color as well. How beautiful is that? And also it just feels like a nice product. I believe this was part of their, it was like in their sales section for a while, and that's how I purchased it. The formula was okay. It felt really cooling on the skin, hence the name, which I really enjoyed. The smell was really nice and clean and fresh. But I don't remember if the formula was worth it, but I'll have the video where I use this product down below. But I also need to give this one a little more love and use it in more videos. I have 2 more face primers. It's AOA Studio products, and this is their blur-fecting face primers. We have the one in clear, and this one I've used a couple times. Honestly, I was really in love with this at first, but then I don't know what happened. I just kind of stopped reaching for it, so I need to get back to it and start using this product again. And this is just the same thing, but this is the one in nude. which is a more orangey type of product. So from what I remember, I really enjoy these products, but for some reason or another, I haven't been reaching for them as often. So I do have to get back on that and start using these up and letting you guys know what I think of them, because I honestly forgot. Like, I don't remember. I remember liking them, but I don't remember like what the formula's like. Start off with a couple of eye primers, starting off with the Bella Forever Eye Base 24-hour primer. I remember this being okay, nothing special. It does come with a kind of squeezy tube situation, which I thought was interesting, but I remember it not being anything extraordinary. It was really inexpensive as well. I believe it was like $2 or something. But yeah, nothing worth writing home about or anything, so that was okay. We do have this one, which I'm not the biggest fan of, which is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow primer. I think this is me. I don't really enjoy this product. We have a couple of the AOA Studio bases. So the first one here is the glitter base, which I never use, so I wouldn't be able to give you any kind of review on that product. We have the nude soft base, which I love, definitely recommend. It just provides a nice kind of wash of color on your eyelid. It's out with the longevity of your eyeshadows. I really love that one. It blends in really nicely as well. The one that I'm not the biggest fan of is the AOA Studio Shimmer Glow Base. I recommend you stay away from this. It's basically like you're putting highlight on your eyelid. I just don't like it. So I actually mentioned this in my Shamise Faves and Fails, and this was a fail. And I mentioned this in my favorites video. This one I haven't used at all, so I'll let you guys know once that happens, because I honestly don't know what this formula is like. But let us know down below if you use this product. What do you think about it? Is it worth the $1? I completely missed these two face primers from AOA Studio. They were like literally right there. I didn't see them. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Skin primer. So this one is the mattifying and this one is the illuminating. The one that I really have been enjoying is the mattifying one. I believe this one's the one that was part of my Shop My Stash a couple months ago, and I really enjoy that product. It's really nice and blends into the skin really nicely as well. I remember liking the illuminating primer as well. Nothing crazy. It doesn't provide any shimmer on the face, which is what I thought this was going to do. It just gives you a nice healthy kind of glow. So I really enjoy this product. I definitely have to reach for them more often because I've been neglecting them for a bit. So we have two of the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright color-based primers. We have Whiteout and we have Ballerina Girl. Now, Ballerina Girl is definitely a product that I've really been enjoying. I've been using it as an eyeshadow base. I love the color on my eyelid. It blends in so easily and it works so well with my sponge. So this is definitely a product that I really enjoy. This is from Beauty Creations. Again, these are newer to their site. And I do have a whole video using both of these products as well as their new foundation, which we're going to see in a little bit. We also have the Whiteout shade, which is really nice as well. I did use this in that video to cut my crease and I really loved how that worked. So these two were really surprising. I didn't think I would enjoy them as much as I have, but these are a really great formula and they come in a bunch of crazy colorful shades. So definitely recommend you guys check these out. Somehow I keep forgetting face primers. This one was hidden in the concealer pile. This is the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer, and this is the Color Correcting Clear Minimizes Pores face primer. Okay, so this is not a fave. This is a white primer, so you throw it on your face. It's a white consistency. I don't enjoy this as a primer. I don't reach for it. Stay away from it because it's just like not fun to use, and I feel like there's no benefits to this primer. Let me know down below if you own this product. How do you use yours? Do you use it all over the face or do you concentrate it on certain areas? Let me know down below because I just don't know how to use this product because I don't like using it as a face primer, but I don't know what other way to use this and just use this up because I'm not the biggest fan of this formula either. We're just going to tackle this one. This is a Dollar Tree concealer. We don't even have any more words on there. They rubbed off. I've had this for years. I just want to get rid of it. Oh, you can slightly see the LA Colors concealer logo there. So this is really deep for me. I don't really enjoy this product. It's a little too lightweight for my under eyes personally. But as you can see, I am getting some use out of it. So hopefully soon this will be out of my collection. But it's not one that I really enjoy or recommend. Okay, let's tackle this one. This is the Ebony York 24-hour waterproof concealer. So as you can see, something's going on in there. Some sciencey things are happening in there. Like, I don't know what's happening, but the color's changing for some reason. This is one I don't really reach for a lot because the color's so dark for me. But I did want to try out at least one concealer from the Ebony York line. And this was really nice. Now I did use it for a while. I believe it was part of a Shop My Stash if I remember correctly, and I just used it underneath other concealers. So that's the way that I'm gonna try to use this up, but it is rather deep. This is the lightest one. This one's in natural light, and it's just a little too deep for my under eyes personally, so it's just there. I don't really reach for it often unless it's in my Shop My Stash. But I do want to focus on this one and also get this out of my collection. This is a product that's in my Shop My Stash as of now for the month of May. This is a Beauty Treats Double Cover Concealer. It comes with a cream concealer side and also comes with a liquid concealer side. I did take out the stopper from this side here, so it's a little easier to take out the concealer. As you can see, it was just a little difficult. I had to keep going in to get product. Oh my gosh. But now that I removed the stopper, it's a little easier. So this is a product that I'm really falling in love with. I really like the formula, especially the liquid side. The more creamy side is a little difficult to throw on the skin because it's like a stick, but it's a little dry, so that's the only part that I haven't been enjoying. It is more of a natural kind of concealer, which I've really been enjoying these couple days now that I'm back at work. And I also do throw on another concealer over top, which is this one here, the J-Cat one, just to give me a little more brightness because this shade is just a little deep for my under eyes as well. Talking about the J-Cat Stay Assurance Concealer, this is one that's almost out of my collection. I did remove the stopper a couple months back. I've been using this product non-stop for cutting my crease, for cleaning up the brows, for setting the lid, like everything. I've been using this product, and as you can see, there's not a lot of product left. So I'm almost about done with this product here, and I'm really excited to introduce this to my empties. And I'm going to do a whole empties video at the end of the year, so look out for that. But this is almost out of here. I'm so excited. Next we have the L'Oreal Visible Lift CCI. This is a concealer. I believe this is in the shade Light. Doesn't really say on the packaging, but this was from the 99-cent store. It was only $1, which is why I purchased it. And it does give you a nice little massage moment because it comes with a roller ball applicator, which is really interesting. This shade is just a little too light for me, but it does feel really nice when you roll it on your under eyes, just to get rid of the puffiness. It does give you a nice light coverage on the under eyes, so I really like this, but I just forget about it. This is the She Glam Ready Set Prime eyeshadow primer for your lids, and this is really interesting. It reminds me of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the primer potion. It looks like a really light formula, and it looks like there's no tint to it, which I actually did use this in a video. I'll have it linked down below. I never owned the Urban Decay primer potion, but I've seen people use it, and it kind of gives me vibes of this primer here. I thought it was okay. The shadows blended nicely over top, but it's not one that I'm going to reach for often. The next product is the AOA Studio Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Buff. Now this is a product that's been a little too light for my under eyes. I did purchase another one. We are going to do a whole like new makeup for Amuse soon, so keep a lookout for that. I know it's been a while. This is a product that's been a little too light for me, so I did end up purchasing one darker, but this is a nice formula. It's definitely full coverage. Okay girl, we learned that in a video together. I was kind of saying that it wasn't full coverage, and then out of nowhere a bunch of pigment on my under eyes went awry, and it was a whole video. But this is a really nice formula. It is full coverage, so you don't need a lot of this product. I just don't really enjoy the kind of applicator that it comes with, but I do really like the formula. I'm going to keep using this product, but it's honestly been a while since I used it, so I need to get back on this product and use it up. So I can use my other shade as well. This product is the Amuse 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I talked about this in my Amuse Faves and Fails video, but this is a really nice product. I never used it as a foundation, but I have used it as a concealer, and I can tell you this is a really nice concealer for your under eyes, especially for those everyday type of looks, those kind of workday makeup looks where you don't want a lot of coverage on your under eyes. You just want something natural. This is a really great concealer. Now I don't know how it would work as a foundation. Let us know down below if you've used it as a foundation, or if you just own this product in general. Let us know your thoughts on it, but this is a really nice product and I've really been enjoying it, which is really surprising. Because it isn't as full coverage as I'd like my concealers to be, but it's a really nice kind of lightweight formula. The next product is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I use mine in the shade Medium Beige. I love this concealer. Not only is it full coverage, the color is amazing for me. I love it. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's the perfect color for me. And also the doe foot applicator is huge, which I really enjoy because I get to pack on as much product as I need really fast. So it's perfect for the morning times when I'm running late, or I just want to throw on some like makeup on real quick or whatever and get out the door. This is a really nice product, and I know that my under eyes are going to look flawless at the end of the day and throughout the day. So this is definitely one that I love and I recommend. Next product is the Wet n Wild's Mega Last Incognito concealer. I use this in a first impressions video. I only use this once, so I can't really tell you anything about it. It wasn't the most amazing coverage, and I just remember this being okay, nothing special. Next product is from AOA Colors. This is their full cover concealer. This is actually from the 99-cent store. They started carrying AOA Colors, if you didn't know. I did do a whole 99-cent store makeup collection, which is going to be linked down below if you didn't watch already, because this one is more of that traditional doe foot applicator, which again, it takes so long to get the product onto your under eyes, but also the formula was not the most amazing out there. I don't really enjoy this one, which is why I never really use it. I only use it in the first impressions, but I haven't picked it up since then. And the last concealer is the AOA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. This is a really nice product. The only thing is this shade is a little light for my under eyes, and I did pick up the shade Natural. Now, the shade range online definitely is different from what you get in person. It's look like a tan kind of shade on the website, more of a light kind of a shade in person. It just looks different. So definitely watch videos and stuff before you purchase yours, just so you get your perfect shade. But this one's really nice. I really like the doe foot applicator. I remember the formula being nice. It was just the color match was really light. It's just a little too light for my under eyes personally, and yeah, I just don't like the super over highlighted look on the under eyes. So this is a really nice product. I just wish I would have gotten my perfect shade. All right, so I went ahead and fixed all of those up just a little more nicely. Now I am starting to run out of space in this little section, so I do have to organize this again. But there's another overview of my concealers, my eye bases, and my face primers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle my foundations. I'm gonna get rid of a couple products here. Firstly, the Ciate London situation. This is a cream blush palette. I have a couple of e.l.f. Cream contoured things, so I'm just gonna get rid of these. Let's get started and start off with the e.l.f. foundation palette. I always forget about this product. This was from the 99-cent store. And this is just a product that I don't really reach for. I am probably going to just end up giving it away to my sister because I don't really reach for this product. I've only ever swatched it, but I honestly don't really reach for these types of products. So I am going to end up giving this away sooner or later to my sister. But this is just a foundation palette, and this is the one in medium. I'm going to get started with the foundations on the back, starting off with the CoverGirl Matte Ambition foundation. This is in the shade medium golden. This is from the 99-cent store. It was $1.99, which is crazy. Now, as you can see, this one has gotten a lot of love. This was part of one of my Shop My Stashes, and I use this so much throughout the whole month. I really enjoyed using this product, and I did get quite a bit of progress on it. So I do want to start using this up and just get this out of my collection. But this was a really nice formula, and not only is the packaging really nice, I love it, but also it feels a little heavy, it feels a little luxurious for what you're paying for it. And also the shade range at my 99 was really nice, and this is actually a really nice color for me as well. Definitely recommend if you see these at the 99. These are such a great formula. Next, we have the AOA Colors Truly Matte Foundation. Now this is one that I haven't used in a while, but I do love. This is great for my oily skin. Now it doesn't really wear as amazingly as I'd wish on my skin. Pairing this alongside a matte powder will really help its longevity, but on its own I don't really like the longevity of this foundation. I noticed that a couple years ago when I used to work outside. Just the humidity and just being outside or sweating at all, it does make this foundation kind of move. If you do set it with a matte powder, I think this does help with the longevity of the foundation. So I do have mine in Warm Honey, and I think the shade is okay. It could be better. This is a little orangey on my skin, but not overly orangey like another product that we're going to talk about. But this one is a nice coverage. It is full coverage, and I'd say it's a nice medium to full coverage. You can definitely make it full coverage if that's what you want. But this is a really nice product. If you can find your shade, I definitely recommend. Next product is the She Glam Complexion Pro Foundation, and I do have mine in the shade Honey. This is such a perfect match for me at the moment. It matches my neck rather well. I'd say the only thing that I have about this foundation is the fact that it's so drying And you guys know I have oily skin, and this gets so dry. It literally just looks dry on my skin. So if I do use this product, I do have to set it with a more hydrating kind of mist just to make it a little less dry looking on my skin. But other than that, this is a really great coverage foundation. I think it's amazing, an amazing formula for the price that you're paying. And also the presentation when you do receive this product is so nice, and the packaging feels really luxurious. Again, for what you're paying, it's super inexpensive. Definitely one that I recommend, but if you do have really dry skin, I'd say stay away from this product because it's a little drying on the skin. Next product here is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear Foundation. Okay, so this is in the shade Golden Amber. This is a great shade match for me. I love the pump. I love the packaging of this product. I was just thinking the other day that I haven't used this in such a long time, so I do need to get reacquainted with it. I do remember loving it. I'd say the coverage of this foundation here is more of a medium to full coverage, but you can definitely get it to that full coverage, and it looks stunning throughout the day. So this is definitely one that I recommend if you haven't tried it already. A lot of people rave about this product for good reason. It's really nice. Next product I have is the Model Face Liquid Foundation, and this is from Ebin, New York. This is really dark for me, girl. So what I'm gonna do is I want to buy a foundation lightener of sorts, maybe from LA Girl or something, because this is just a little too deep for me. So if I don't end up buying a foundation lightener or something, I'm gonna have to get rid of this because this is just a little too deep for my skin tone, and I just cannot wear it on its own. So we'll see what happens with this one, but haven't been able to use it. I've only used it once, and from what I remember, it was okay. But again, like I don't know how the formula is. I can't really wear it on its own, so it's just been sitting in my collection. The next product is the e.l.f. Camo Foundation. What is this? It's a CC cream, and I got mine in medium at 330W. This is one that I just mentioned in a 10-second review video. I'm not the biggest fan of how it wears. I really like the packaging. I really like how it looks at first application, but throughout the day I feel like this just kind of slips and slides on my skin, so I haven't been reaching for this as often anymore. But I was a big fan of it at first, but it's just throughout time I kind of realized I don't really like the longevity of this foundation specifically, so I haven't been reaching for it as often. Foundation that I've really been enjoying is the Bounce Foundation from Beauty Blender, and I really like the packaging. I know a lot of people don't. I honestly really like how it looks. I like that it has that little lock thing. Alright, so I do have mine in 3.35W, which I really like. I think this is a great shade match for me, and the lighting right now is a little bad. But this is a great foundation. Definitely recommend. It's really full coverage, but it isn't super drying like the She Glam foundation that I mentioned was. This is a really nice foundation. Definitely recommend. Like, now that I'm talking about everything, why do I have so much makeup? I don't know. The next one is the You Can Be Matte Pro Longwear Foundation, and this is in, I believe it's nude. I don't remember. I'll have it down below. I do have a video using this product and a lot of other You Can Be products on my channel, which I'll have a link down below if you want to watch. This is a really nice coverage foundation. Definitely recommend. It definitely reminds me of the CC cream from e.l.f. It's a really nice kind of lightweight foundation, but it looks stunning on the face. Definitely recommend this one. Next product is the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation. I'd say it says medium to full, but this is definitely a full coverage foundation. I do use mine in the shade FS 7.0, and the shade match is pretty okay. I think it could be better. I'll definitely have to try out different shades. But this is the one that I've been using for a couple years now. I love this foundation. It's definitely worth the hype. It's so good, especially if you have oily skin like I do. I think you're really gonna enjoy this product. It's just so nice. Not only is the packaging nice, but also the formula is really nice as well. And now that we're talking about Beauty Creations, this is their new pressed powder foundation, and I do have mine in the shade 11.0, and they do have a whole chart on their website or on their Instagram that shows you like what your shade match should be if you do have the liquid foundation. But this is the product here. It's really nice. So I have to tell you that I don't like this sponge situation. I'm actually going to toss it now that I have it here because it just didn't work out for me. But the shade I think was okay for my skin. And I do have a video using this product on my channel, so I have a link down below so you can see how it looked. But this is definitely a product that did have kind of a learning curve for me, but so far I think it was okay. I do have to keep using it because I've only used it once. But from that first impressions, I thought this was okay, nothing extraordinary. I have two AOA Studio foundations. The first one is the Pro Wear Full Coverage Foundation, and this one's in the shade Honey Beige. And then I have the AOA Studio A+ Buildable Satin Foundation, which is actually the one that I wore today to work, and I really loved how it looked. This is in Honey Beige, same color. I really enjoy both of these. This is definitely more of a full coverage foundation, but this one does pull a little more orange on my skin tone for some reason. And I honestly did notice that with this one as well, because I did use it today for work and do a better job of choosing my shade online. But Amuse do have some really nice foundations. Definitely recommend. Both of these are amazing. If I had to choose one, I really enjoy the consistency of the A+ foundation a little more, but both of them are really nice. I'd say this one is a more light to medium coverage, and this is more of a medium to full. So definitely recommend. Check out this foundation. Both of them are really nice. We have two foundations from the Dollar Tree. The first one is the matte liquid foundation. It's full coverage. It's really orange on me, and this is the one in beige, and it's just a little too orange for me. I don't really like how it looks on my skin, honestly. At first I did, but I did use this recently in a Dollar Tree video, and I just did not like how it looked at the end of the day. And also the same thing goes for this one. This is a liquid foundation, also in beige, I believe. This is creamy beige, and both of them are just not the greatest quality foundation, honestly. So I think definitely check out Amuse for foundations. Those are just better for the same price, and then these are okay if you're looking for a foundation on the site, but I think they could do way better with this formula. And the last foundation is the Second Love Cosmetics Flawless Foundation Cushion Compact. This is how that product looks. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this product. It's really lightweight. It's not my shade. I just did not like the longevity of this foundation or how it sat on my face. A really lightweight foundation, really light coverage. I just don't enjoy this product, which is why I haven't used it in a long time. So yeah, this is my last foundation. Right, so I went ahead and fixed all my foundations in this little container. I believe this is from the Dollar Tree, and that is all for today's collection video. Stay tuned, because this whole month is going to be my collection, from eyeshadow palettes to cream products to glosses to liquid lipsticks, everything in between. So definitely stick around and subscribe to watch more. And we made it to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices, are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget, I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So if you could stick around, that would be amazing. My Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a little makeup finds from drugstore.high-end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.